What's up, guys? It's Jay with the Toonz Toys and Collectibles YouTube channel, and today I am going to be reviewing the Power Rangers Legacy Ninja Storm team or wave or whatever you want to call them. I don't have the not the Megaforce, the Mighty Morphin or the other series that's out because this is the only one that I wanted to pick up. If I collected every single Power Ranger in the Power Ranger Legacy line, I would have no room for any of my other figures or anything else I collect for, like DVDs or anything like that. I would have no room for that. So for the Power Rangers Legacies, I'm only going to be picking up the ones that I want. Like, I do want this one, which is why I have it. If they make a SPD one, I'm definitely going to be picking those up. If I do want the the new 2017 movie Power Ranger Legacy line, I do want that one, but my Toys R Us doesn't have them for some reason, and they're Toys R Us exclusive, which I really do want to pick those up, but my Toys R Us just hasn't got them. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. If you guys do want to know what the package looks like, I don't really go through the package because who cares about the package. But if you guys want to know what the packaging looks like, here you go. And I just dropped the Blue Ranger. But here's the packaging. They all look the same, just with the different Rangers on them. So if you do want this line, this is what the packaging looks like. So, yeah. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let's go ahead and start off with the Blue Ranger. She has her weapon. Now, they do come with a sword and like a sword in the sheath. So you could pop it onto the back, and there you go. So, yeah. So, let's just go ahead and take all the weapons out. Going over her, she has it looks pretty nice. She looks really, really well done. Her suit looks just like the one in the movie. Not just like the one in the show, my bad. But, you know, for toy form, it is actually really nice. You have some details right here that you could fill out. Nice symbol on the chest, as well as nice... the mask looks nice, or the helmet looks really, really nice. Her skirt, and then just plain boots. So she is different from these guys because she is very, very tiny. Like, her arms are very, very skinny, and when theirs are really, really buff. And she has, like, she could go like all this. She could do just all this when they can't. And yeah, as for articulation, her head goes all the way around 360. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can if you want to. Her arms do go all the way around. She has a bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, and a wrist swivel as well. Same thing with the other arm. She has an ab crunch, but she could also just go all the way around. And also, which I'll talk about that in a minute, her legs would be able to go forward if the skirt wasn't in the way. They would be able to go back if the skirt wasn't in the way. But she has a thigh swivel bend at the, or double bend at the knee, and then she has swivels or pivots on her ankle as well. One thing that I hate about this figure is the skirt. As you can see, she could if the skirt wasn't in the way, but she can't really kick out. Like, there's no posability with her because the skirt is just in the way. Like, she couldn't stand, or she can't do anything that the main guys can because of the skirt, which it sucks. And I don't know what other way they could do it, but her articulation on her legs are just very, very limited because of that. And even when I'm trying to do that, her piece right here would just pop off like that when I'm just trying to, you know, put her legs in a certain way. You know, you really, really want to, but just the way she is just, it's unable to. So, and that just pops back on, but her articulation is very limited in the legs, which sucks. So moving on to the two guys, they are pretty much the same, just with different helmets, and this is different as well, which I'll show you in the Red Ranger. But the two guys do come, the yellow and the red do still come with the same weapons as the Blue Ranger. They all come with the same exact weapons. So yeah, now instead of being super skinny like the female Blue Ranger, these guys are pretty buff and pretty thick. They feel like they could take a beating, you know, when it comes to kids, you know, throwing these around. She feels like she would break if kids would play with her, but these feel like they just wouldn't break at all because of how thick the plastic is with them. So looking at the Yellow Ranger, his helmet is looking really, really nice. Let me try to focus on that. He has the lion symbol on his chest. I believe that's a lion. Morpher right there. She does have the Morpher. I forgot to show that. She does have the Morpher. And other than that, he is pretty plain. Same kind of, like, I don't know what to call this, but as you could feel it on his arm. I have no idea what to call that. I'm still new to reviewing toys, guys, alright? Bear with me. He does have full head articulation. He could go 360 if you want him to look backwards like that. I don't know why you would. Like I said, his arms go fully around. He has the bicep swivel, elbow bend, double elbow joints. I don't think she didn't have them. I believe not. Yeah, she didn't have the double jointed elbows. Swivel at the wrist. No. Oh yeah, he can swivel. I don't know what you call this, but he can swivel right there. So he does have crunch, swivel at the waist. So because he doesn't have a skirt, his legs can go fully out, as you can see. They could go back that far. Double bend at the knee. His leg up here can swivel if you wanted to, as well as full, that has a loud ratcheting sound. A full ankle swivel right here. You could just go up and down, and it can swivel if you want it to. And just that, you could do the splits that far. And yeah, I wish they would have colored the white right here yellow, because you can see it a lot, but that's fine. That's just a nitpick. Yeah, him and the Red Ranger are pretty much the same, just that the Red Ranger has a different helmet, and it is different right here. The symbol is a lot different. So other than that, he has pretty much the same articulation as him. They're pretty much the same, just with a little bit of differences. So yeah, and the girl, like I said, her skirt, she would have the same articulation as these guys, but her skirt just limits their articulation, and she has one elbow joint, as when these guys have double elbow joints. Getting into the Ninja Storm Megazord. Now, to build this guy, the main part of him right here, without all of this stuff, the main part of him comes with the Red Ranger. The right and right leg comes with the Yellow Ranger, and the left side, the left arm and leg come with the Blue Ranger. So you would have to purchase all three of these guys to build this Megazord. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, it actually looks pretty cool. I wish there was a little bit more paint on this guy, but besides that, it is really cool. Really nice details on him. Looks really good. I love this arm right here. Just always love this arm. And yeah, I think he looks really nice. Now, let's go ahead and get into the articulation. His head does go left and right. It could go fully around if you take these pieces off. His head would go fully around if you guys would like to. It's even on like a ball joint, as you can see. Let's go ahead and put this back on. And he can look up a little bit and down a little bit. His arm goes fully around on this side. He has a bend at the elbow and swivels at the wrist, and that's it. His leg goes, yeah, his leg does go out that much, but it goes out like he's kicking. But if you go any further, his leg will snap off, which sucks that it snaps off so easy. No knee bend, but his foot goes up and down. And that's it. It goes left and right a little bit, but not like that much where it would help it stand. Now, this arm does have the exact same thing. Has an elbow bend, and the wrist could swivel, but this molded piece right here, stops it from swiveling all the way around. And that is it. Now, this guy, Look-wise, it's pretty nice, but size-wise, he's bigger than the Rangers, but not like as big as in the show. And also, one thing is when you're holding him, if you grab him by his feet and you go like that, he will fall. Now, usually when I do it, he just pops right off. Like these legs suck because they don't lock in fully. They snap off really, really easily. Like, I mean, just if a kid was playing with this, they dropped it, the leg would just pop off and the kid would think he broke it. Other than the legs, I think this guy is really, really nice. Very, very nicely done. This was a butt to get in. This one just comes off pretty easily. As you can see, it comes off pretty easily and it snaps on pretty easily. I wish these would lock in permanently, but unfortunately they do not. But other than that, I think he's really, really nice. Other than, you know, him not being able to play, the kids not be able to play with this guy because of the legs. They just snap off too easily. No kid will be able to play with that. I think he would look really nice on a shelf. And all these guys look really nice on a shelf if you guys collect them and if you guys display them. They look really nice on a shelf, in my opinion. And yeah, so overall, if you guys are a fan of Power Rangers and a fan of Ninja Storm, I would say definitely pick these up. If you just want the 2 male Rangers, I think it's worth it. But if you're going to get the 2 male Rangers, might as well get the blue Ranger to complete the set and to complete the Megazord. If they were just selling her on her own, I would not pick her up because the skirt just doesn't give that much articulation, in my opinion. The skirt and the articulation just sucks. You can't pose her. She just stays in one permanent place because of the leg articulation, because of the stupid skirt. This Megazord I really, really love because I don't collect the huge Megazords, you know, so I don't get any of those. So this is a really nice piece to have and just to put on the shelf and put it as displays for people to look at. So yeah, I love this. I love the set. Besides the skirt and besides the leg on the Megazord, the legs on the Megazord, I really, really do love these. So I can't wait to get the movie Legacy line when my Toys R Us does stock up, and if the Bandai does come out with SPD Legacy Rangers, I will definitely be picking those up. And also the new Ninja Steel ones. I definitely really, really am enjoying the new series for Ninja Steel. If you guys want a review or my opinions on Ninja Steel, the new series, go ahead and click on the card above. You guys can check out my review that I made on my other channel. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have any of these figures down in the comments below. Let me know if you want any of these figures. Let me know everything down in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like. And that is it, guys. Peace.